Bueno. A word originating from Spain that when translated into English means good. La dieta mediterránea es muy buena para la salud. The Mediterranean diet is good for your health. Some of you may have been associated with the chocolate bar from your childhood, but thanks to Team of the Week 25, the word bueno takes on a completely new meaning. The question you've got to ask yourself, everyone, is how good was that Spanish? Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, today we're going to be looking at one of the players in this week's Team of the Week. The man is in form, Bueno, Alberto Bueno, if you hadn't gathered that already. This is the team I played him in, the 4-2-3-1, narrow. And yeah, basically the guy's a beast. We'll go through the team pretty quickly. We got Casillas in goal, Marcelo at left back, who's now played 171 games and finally scored today. Got 1 goal in 171 games. Right back we got the old Carvajalis, of course, had an upgrade since then. We've got Sergio Ramos as one centre back. Pepe is another one who got sent off in the last game, unfortunately. We've then got Kadira and Busquets holding down the fort in CDM. And then we've got Bueno, Team of the Year Cruz, James Rodriguez, and then the man of the match, Vieto. But there's the main man we want to talk about today is Bueno. We are going to talk a little bit about Vieto as well. But yeah, every week, usually, in Team of the Week, there's sort of one player that stands out to me as sort of someone that's going to go for discard value, and yet their card looks sick. And this week, Bueno is that man. Now, look at his stats. He's got 75 pace, 83 shooting, 74 passing, 80 dribbling, 54 physical. Sorry, he's not the best, obviously. But what he basically reminds me of, as you can see his record there, 5 games, 5 goals and 1 assist. And we had 3 of the 5 games where Rage quits early on, so he could have got more. To me, he's like a better Iniesta. His only downfall is that he hasn't got 4-star skill moves. But this bloke, he's passing, and when he's throwing goal, he's absolutely unreal. And for 10,000 coins, like I said, there's 1 every week. In fact, this week, there's 2 or 3 arguably, because you've got this one here. You've got Christian Taya, who's going for next to nothing. And then there's one more as well, I forgot the name of, that's going for pretty cheap this week. It's Piatti. Piatti's going for pretty cheap, and he looks really good as well. But this man here, I wanted to try him out. I think I mentioned it briefly in the Team of the Week review that I did. But yeah, this guy is just a monster for 10k as well. It's absolutely ridiculous. You'll see some clips in a second, but before we get into the clips, I do want to talk a little bit about Vieto. You can see he was also only played the 7 games, 7 goals and 5 assists. This guy's an absolute monster as well. While we talk about this, I am going to roll some clips mainly revolving around Bueno, but it's all around the team, so there'll be some goals not involving him, but you'll see most of them he was involved in. He got involved with everything. Vieto, he's man of the match card, not cheap obviously being a man of the match, but he's got 85 pace, 80 dribbling, 82 shooting, 74 passing and 65 physical, and he reminds me of sort of Aguero basically, a lesser version of Aguero. His pace is the main thing that's changed since his upgraded card, which makes a big difference. He cost me 256k, I'm not quite sure how much it's going for now, but we'll talk a little about the team as a whole. It played really well in the 5 games I played with it in this formation. I think I won 5 to be honest. I think I might have lost 1 on penalties. In fact I did, I lost 1 on penalties, and that was when Pepe got sent off in the last game, so that's a bit of a bummer, but he was sent off in like the 3rd minute as well, so our chances were massively hindered by that because it was a penalty as well, I believe. But yeah, the team played really well. This formation for me is very hot and cold, and with this team it is very hot. The cams always seem to contribute a lot in this formation, as you'd expect. Bueno did well, 5 games, 5 goals and assist obviously. Meant to go to James there. James Rodriguez was decent. He's a very strong player in the game. He's only got 2 goals and 2 assists in the 16, but his running is fantastic, and he just needs to be the man that links up the assister and the goal scorer, if that makes sense. In form, Team of the Year Tony Cruz, as you all know, is a player that I absolutely love. He's now played 104 games for me, 50 goals and 59 assists. Absolutely stunning record, especially when you consider that he's played at CDM for a lot of that time. But yeah, this formation worked really well, this team worked really well, but the main thing I want to say is obviously Alberto Bueno is an absolute beast for 10k. I'm going to try and do this each week, pick out that player that I think is going to be the sort of cheap in form of that week, because there's almost always one. This week, like I say, it's in form Bueno. Pick him up for 10k, everyone. It's worth a go for that, because you could easily just discard him and get the money back, so why the hell not? He's a tank, better than Iniesta, I'm saying, in my opinion. But yeah, if you've tried him out, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you thought of him, and let me know if because of this video you do go out and try him, and if you're as impressed with him as I was. But yeah, absolute beast, discard value for an inform, give him a go, trust me on this one everyone. But yeah, that'll be the end of this one. Thank you for watching. Make sure you throw a like on the video and also subscribe if you've not already. I will see you all next time, lads. Nidge out. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Match Attax Pink Slips on the channel Nidge Plays. And yeah, I am pretty nervous right now because we do not know what we're going to be giving away.